Hi,
Hi.
Hi.
my name's Austin.
Austin Evans from the YouTube channel?
Hey guys, it's Austin.
Wow, are you going to review the iPhone XS or whatever it's called?
I don't like bezels.
Oh.
The hell is a
Yeah.
bezel?
What?
Wow.
What is
Yeah,
a bezel?
a bezel's like the black edge around the outside of your screen, for example.
So like
The edge that isn't workable screen that displays anything.
okay. So
Which hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of the Group DM podcast. It's your boy Dave Downsky here with JB
hello, my name is Jeff.
and Mega Pig.
Hi. I got electrocutedly shocked today. That's not a joke.
He's grinding.
Well, I'll add some flavor text for myself. I'm eating lasagna right now.
Yeah, Mega is grinding that Tetris 99. He's getting $10 for a Nintendo.
Anything interesting happened to you today, JB?
Anything interesting? No, not really. Oh, okay. So I want to bring this topic. So today, very early in the morning for me, we got the announcement that an Octopath Traveler's prequel is coming out. So, I don't know if any of you have.
I'm
played.
interested.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Do you guys not have phones?
I recently finished playing the 8 stories in Octopath Traveler, and right now I'm just doing post game stuff. So
Wow, you actually got past the first chapter for every character? I didn't.
I finished the 4 chapters for everyone. It was pretty good for the most part.
I love the gameplay. It's not my top priority to finish at all.
Yeah, I figured, okay, I have either Warrant of Light to finish or Octopath Traveler, and I decided to finish Octopath Traveler. And I also finished World of Night like on Monday, so that was pretty cool as well.
I'm still not even like halfway done with the first world. I just don't care enough.
Yeah, and it's not that big of a payoff. Like at the end, there's like some.
There's something really cool at the end.
Yeah, there's something very cool at the end,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not
It's
like.
like the opposite of
do it.
Subspace, where the ending is probably the best part of the experience. Like, the last levels are the best parts. It's just too little, too late. Still a decent mode.
Yeah, I won't have it over having nothing, to be honest. But like a Smash 4, I didn't have a adventure mode to begin with. But I mean, spirits are cool for the most part.
Yeah, spirit battles are nice.
Yeah, but if you do,
Mobile Octopath reminds me. I think it's cool that you get to like use all 8 characters. Mobile Octopath reminds me. I still haven't finished Bravely Second.
Oh yeah, I want to play.
Oh, yeah,
I haven't started. I don't have it.
I want to play the Bravely Default games once I am completely done with Octopath.
It's pretty good. It's similar to Octopath, but it's like a slightly different system that's also slightly less refined, but it's a lot of fun.
It's the same team, right?
Yeah, the same team. When I am seeing this Octopath Traveler prequel, I don't know the name. It was like Champions of the Continent or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, it seems like the combat is very like dumbed down. It's not as complex as the main game.
Well, there's no SP whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. So how will magic
Does
work?
it still have burst and break?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, there's still boost.
As long as it has burst and break, it's good. Like, I don't mind not having to use like SP.
I feel like if there's no SP though, the mages are probably going to be overpowered.
Yeah.
That's a valid concern.
But I don't know. I feel like it should be ported to the Switch. This Octopath prequel, because it
should eventually.
Yeah, it seems like it's running on the same engine, and I don't think there will be so many gameplay like compromises that should be like preventing it from coming to the Switch. Even if it's just like, I think they describe it as an auto-scroller where you like swipe to the direction you want to go to. So maybe on the Switch it's like, okay, you just like tap on the direction you want to go to or something.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I really don't like that I forgot I was saying? Never mind.
What?
I forgot what I was going to say. It was something kind of unrelated that I thought I was going to... That I think I was going to say, like, I hope it doesn't do. Or... I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Because I remember when I got the notification that.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. It was completely unrelated. Oh my god. Here's the idea. I'm thinking Chrono Trigger is going to come to the Switch eventually.
Like.
And here's the problem. It's going to be the mobile port.
They fixed the mobile port.
Well, it's the same mobile port that they use on PC.
Oh, no, yeah. But I mean, like I thought they made it so you could use the old graphics.
But
yeah.
I don't think it's like the problem.
That still doesn't fix it. It's still terrible.
Yeah. I mean, why not remake Chrono Trigger from the bottom or something?
Please do not.
Oh no, maybe because I remember when Octopath came out, a lot of people were like, "Oh, why don't they remake all RPGs in this art style? Because it's faithful."
That would be cool. Yeah.
It's still.
The new engines, you can't just port over most of the assets and stats as easily.
Yeah, maybe. But I think they won't have like their own engine. And it seems to be a very flexible engine if it can run on smartphones, to be honest. So
yeah, it is HD2D. That's what they're calling it. They're the only ones that can use that specific name.
Yeah, did they trademark it?
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, they did?
Because anyone can still do the art style, but they can't use the name HD2D. To describe it.
Huh. That's interesting.
Remember that time Marvel trademarked the word zombie?
They did?
Yeah, they owned the word zombie for like 30 years or something, and no one could say it but them.
That's dumb. How? How did
Trademarking's dumb.
Yeah. I remember when the Fine Bros were like, we are going to trademark React. And everyone got mad at them. Rightfully so, because
it's so stupid trying to trademark common words, you know.
Oh yeah, or when Candy Crush was trying to trademark like Candy Crush.
They tried to trademark Candy, right?
Yeah,
in Saga?
Candy Saga, and like nope. Did they eventually got away with that, or
no? Because Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga is still in the eShop store.
Oh,
take that, bro.
Bro, that's deep.
This is a nice movie chat we're having right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a Group DM media.
Okay.
We can have our variety segments anytime.
So, are we going to talk about?
Yeah, but this time we actually have a good movie to talk about.
Yeah, good movie, not like the Smosh movie.
Today we're talking about Fantastic Four, early 2000s.
Okay, I like Chris Evans. What do you think of?
If we ever watch that, I'm leaving the podcast.
Bro.
No, we need to do Kingdom Hearts Union Cross back cover.
Does that even count as a movie?
Like the back cover, that's a movie.
I know it's like an hour CG, but
yeah, I remember seeing Letterboxd that like someone saw it and I was like, "What? Kingdom Hearts is a movie?" Yeah.
That one in specific counts as a movie, even though it's in the 2.8 collection.
Man. Did they air it in theaters? It seems like something they could sucker people into paying money for.
It's an adaptation of the browser game that's dead. That there's a spin-off of that as a mobile game now.
That's weird.
Oh yeah.
So, why
even Kingdom Hearts can't escape. Gotcha.
Why do they have so many like crossovers? Like Kingdom Hearts took forever to get the tree, and like stretching it out as much as they could.
Yeah, that's true. Most of it's mobile spin-offs. I gotta clear my throat. Dang, what's happening?
I played Dream Drop Distance, but I had no idea what's happening. I was like, so.
Bro, Dream Drop Distance is like the ultimate in titles, you know? We're not giving you 3. Have Dream Drop Distance.
DDD.
Nah, the
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
382 by 6 days.
No, it's 358.
358.
Hold on. 358
yeah.
days over 2.
Why did
it's specifically pronounced 358 days over 2. It is the story of 358 days over 2 characters' lives.
Oh, I get it. Oh no, I don't care about Kingdom Hearts.
I like it. I'm in now.
179. I think that's the answer.
Yes, but it's not like a division. It's like days over 2.
What?
Yeah, it still would be 179 days. You're
Why
right.
did
You're
they
right.
give it a title? Why not another title that related more to the game?
Because
be confusing?
Yeah, I'm good. We got this. Because English sucks.
I'm not like double crossed or basically anything that has the word double.
Huh.
All right, can we talk about the movie now?
Okay.
Let's do it.
What movie did
Was
we
a
watch?
really good
What movie
film.
was it? What was it called again?
It was called Mirai.
Oh yeah, Mirai Nikki.
Mirai no Mirai by Mamoru Hosoda.
Yeah. It was cool. It was good. I liked it.
It was good.
Yeah.
So who wants to start? Because I think everyone has like their own.
I think
perception.
Mega should start.
Okay. If you want.
So this is
his idea.
This is something I always bring up, but Mirai is like the movie. It's the only movie that's ever made me feel like a kid again.
Mirai.
Because it's like you have the scenes with the imagination, like the absurdity with the dog, and it's like I remember thinking things like that when I was a kid. Yeah, the part where he goes back in time and meets his mom, and it's like,
oh yeah, that was cool.
Stuff where like you're imagining what your family was like when they were your age, like stuff like that, like really made me nostalgic.
Yeah, it was a movie. I feel it won't be perfect for kids, but I think adults will also enjoy it because they were. Like,
oh yeah,
it's a movie about a kid for. Wait, are you saying it would be perfect for kids?
Yeah, because
kids might like it, but I can tell you that adults would really appreciate this.
Because they will like resonate with, I don't know,
a lot of the themes.
Yeah.
Hosoda finally got an Oscar.
I really loved the characterization of his parents' relationship. That was a lot of fun. It was really grounded.
I like how the dad was like,
you're not perfect, but you're doing your best.
Yeah, he was trying to do his best, and so was for the mom that is normally seen as this like impotent figure that doesn't fear anything, but then here we see like, oh, she has like her own concerns and her own fears, which I think Hosoda did before with Wolf's Children in a more interesting way, but here it was very well fleshed out. Have you seen Wolf's Children, Mega? Or not yet?
No, I have not.
It's my favorite Hosoda film. You should definitely see it. And so, same goes for everyone like here in this podcast.
If you like bestiality, go for that.
Yeah, I think Hosoda is a furry, to be honest, because he made a movie about bestiality, and then he made a movie about a boy.
Wars where everyone's avatar is like an animal.
Yes. Except for the main girl, she's like a humanoid animal. So.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Humans are animals too.
Oh, but this one, like, it looked like her, but it wasn't a fox or something. Yeah.
No, and during that one scene, doesn't he grow a tail too?
Yeah. He sticks a tail up his butt and then becomes the dog. He switches souls with the dog by shoving it up his butt. And that's the only way to explain it too. Yeah. Because like he's walking around in the kitchen and they're saying, "Oh, why is the dog acting like that?"
Yeah. So I don't know. I think this is the first Hosoda film you have watched, Chiro, right? Or I don't know if you have
correct.
Yeah.
That name is dead.
Mamoru Hosoda. So Mega, you have seen what other movies from Mamoru Hosoda? Have you seen Summer Wars?
I've seen Girl After Time and Summer Wars.
Oh yeah. Girl After Time is really awesome. I really like that movie. And I only saw it like last September.
Yeah, that one's really good. And Summer Wars is just a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Every time, the only reason I'm interested in Summer Wars is because of this art I saw of Score Bunny, but the Summer Wars.
Oh yeah, with the goggles and the jacket.
Yeah, that looks cool. I like that design.
That's the thing that was trending in Japan, I think.
I really like that design.
Yeah.
So that kind of has me interested.
I really like the design Hosoda has in general for his movies, because you can tell by like the first look you have to like a main character. You're like, oh, this is a Hosoda film. like with the shape of their eyes or the way they move. Yeah, I think he started his own animation studio with Wolf Children, and they have all been making his movies ever since.
I saw in an interview, like, he keeps making movies because, like, it's basically him and Miyazaki are the two, like, main, like, advocates for 2D animation.
In Japan? Well, he used a little bit of 3D animation in this movie, and I think he has.
Yeah, he does a lot,
before.
but he still likes 2D. Like,
really subtle 3D animation.
He said he's afraid that if he stops, then CGI is gonna take over completely, which he doesn't want.
I don't know.
CGI is.
I haven't seen much.
You gotta use CGI well in a mainly 2D context.
So Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse is one of the only movies that does CGI, right?
I mean, Broly did it pretty well.
I think most Western animation studios they get CGI, but I think Japan,
mostly,
yeah, like Illumination.
Oh boy, I love Illumination.
CGI of all time.
Can't wait for Mario.
Bro, it's going to be so bad, or maybe it's going to be decent. I don't know. We haven't seen.
It might be decent because I really hope
it's actually a good movie.
It is, yeah. I agree.
What is there any good?
They
movie?
just got really lax about it. About like everything since.
Has Illumination ever made like a good movie, or had they just made?
Yeah.
Despicable Me.
Despicable Me 1 is a really good movie.
And nothing else.
Like, unironically. Then 2 has heart in it, but it's not that good, which is the problem.
Yeah.
I saw 2 on theaters with my sister back in 2013, and I was like, boring. And
yes, I just won 2 KOs. Let's go.
Oh yeah, he's still going on with that Tetris 89 grind.
I'm in the Maximus. I'm
in the Channel flow.
I'm in the running to get money now.
Oh,
Tetris 99 is the first free-to-play game that pays you to win.
Oh,
very nice.
It's the other way around. It's not like they want your money. They give money to you.
Days Gone has gone gold. Wonderful. It's going to be out in a little while. I can't wait for it to be ignored.
What? What?
What?
Days Gone.
Oh, Days Gone. I forgot about
I
that
forgot
game.
that exists. Pretty much, yeah.
I think there was...
It's a zombie game.
There was one interview with one of the developers. I said,
hey, Joe, you want to play a zombie game?
Yeah, they said, it's not zombies, I swear. Or something like that.
No, they're freakers.
They're freakers. Let me look that interview up. Days Gone.
They're not zombies. They're Zoomers.
Oh! Boy.
Bro. That's just a synonym.
Isn't that the same studio that make Bubsy 3D? I think they are.
Wait, what's it called?
I don't know. I just heard once that it was like the same studio that made Bubsy 3D.
Bend Studio?
No, because I think I know the name of the studio.
Bend Studios. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Bend Studio.
I don't think that's the same studio.
I don't know. Maybe.
Let me look it up.
I thought Bubsy 3D studio was like called Fire or something.
Oh boy, we're
Bubsy 3D. Thank you, Google.
We are looking up the studio behind.
No, it's developed by Eidetic.
Oh.
Oh, it was called Bend Studio. SIE Bend. Oh my god, it is.
Okay.
Sony Interactive Entertainment Bend Studio. SIE Bend. That's them. Twilight Games worked together on Bubsy 3D.
Boy. Are they making a new Bubsy game? I think they are.
It failed the Kickstarter.
Didn't the last one flop or was very critical?
The last one didn't go that well, but they also had an expansion for it.
Oh.
The last one was the best Bubsy game ever made, and that's why I got a 4 out of 10.
That's true.
Yeah, wasn't Bubsy talking on the time, like making puns or something? Very annoying.
You had a slider, and you could turn up or down how often he made terrible jokes that don't even qualify as dad jokes.
Oh yeah,
because those are good.
There was one name, like, well, one joke that was like driver's price, driver's license, what for, or something like that. Yeah,
exactly.
Also, Bubsy has the
No, it
same
was
voice.
Pilot's License. It was Pilot's License.
Pilot's License.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that one.
Pilot's License. What for?
Yeah.
God.
Bubsy has the same voice actor as Big the Cat and Duke Nukem.
Okay, that makes
And
sense.
this is blessed. 4 terrible characters.
Okay. Wait, Chiro, you have a PS4, right?
4. My bad.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Are you going to
It's
buy?
turned on right now with.
Are you going to buy Days Gone?
Nice joke.
Oh.
No, for real, I'm not. Besides, Sekiro's coming out soon,
Oh yeah,
and
that
that's an actual good game that I'm actually interested in
looks very good,
because I have a soul.
bro. That's a nice.
You have a
fun.
soul?
Yeah.
I wish I had a soul.
No, I am not Ginger.
I'd have a soul, but I think that New Super Mario Bros. 2 is the best New Super Mario Bros. Game.
The one on the 3DS?
Yeah.
Why?
Most creative levels. It's aesthetically the most boring, but gameplay wise.
Bro, he just likes the color yellow.
Oh, okay, I get it. He likes yellow.
Like aesthetically, it is definitely the worst because it reuses so much. But gameplay wise, I think it is indeed the best one.
I don't know. Every time
It feels like Mario Maker and like how creative some of the levels are. Like, there's one where you're on a moving platform the entire time, and then there's a Koopa shell that goes in. So if you let the Koopa shell go in, you have to like always be on your toes and not get hit by it. Then as it goes, you like get more and more points from, and that goes into 1-ups. It feels rewarding. Or you can kill the Koopa shell right away, but then you don't get those rewards. And there's a lot of levels like that where the design feels really unique.
I don't know. I won't still.
Oh yeah.
Need to play it.
Another
more.
game just came out.
Huh?
We have Devil May Cry 5 that just came out.
Just today, when we are.
Yeah.
This. Yeah. I want to play it. Looks sick.
I'm kind of interested. I'm not into the franchise at all, but I'm kind of interested because 5 looks pretty fun.
To hear, oh, they're making a new Devil May Cry with real Dante. I was like, oh, that's sick, because it's been like 10 years since the last Devil May Cry.
So there's the reboot that had Ninja Theory on it.
Wait, what reboot? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
this isn't fun, man. I want to talk about Ninja Theory and how they're not that bad a developer, because they made probably one of the coolest games that I know, because of its storytelling and the way it uses mental illness.
Is it?
Say it.
Says I don't remember the name. It was
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
Yeah, it was like Senua's Sacrifice.
I want to get people to play that game.
They made that game?
Yes, that's Ninja Theory.
But Ninja Theory, aren't they making Marvel versus? Well, no, Marvel Ultimate Alliance on.
That's Team Ninja.
Oh wait, I get confused. Because they was
Ninja Theory is the one that got bought by Microsoft recently.
Oh yeah, the Devil May Cry community is kind of fun. I love seeing.
Oh yeah, dude. I know some people that are into it, and there's so many good memes.
Yeah, I remember back when Devil May Cry 5 got announced, like people got so excited.
Oh wait, that's spoilers.
That
I
think everyone in the section of B came together and sung Devil Trigger.
Pretty good song.
All of these thoughts running through my head. I'm on fire, face burning red. Frustration is getting bigger. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger.
Kek posted that earlier.
I like that song.
Devil Trigger is awesome.
Dude, the only reason I didn't like it was because I overplayed it.
It's a great song. It has a very nice beat to it that I don't know, transmits very well.
It's got a bite to it. It's really fresh.
And it's a very good song for gameplay because it's so upbeat. You're like,
yeah, it's got a good pace as well.
Yeah, I think when the song because Devil Trigger is the song for Nero, and Subhuman was the song for Dante, and everyone hated it. And then I think they removed it or something.
Oh, that was.
wait, did you say Subhuman?
Yeah, it's named Subhuman.
Roy's our boy.
Thank you, Roy. Very cool.
The boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't played what's the name? Fire Emblem 6.
This is in reference to the new legendary Roy. There was a skill he had.
Roy's new skill is like if he's next to humans, then he gets like a +6 boost or something, but not if he's next to dragons or anything else.
Beasts or dragons.
Is that a reference to Fire Emblem 6 or?
It's supposed to be a counter to Zephiel, because Zephiel's like about humans are bad. I want to destroy all of them using dragons.
Oh, so
but it just
gets like
his skill is called human virtue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but what they should have done was, like, when Roy's next to any race, it works, because Roy's entire thing is wanting to bring races together, not humans are better than dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, no, I haven't followed Fire Emblem Heroes ever since, I don't know, last year?
I'm mad. Yeah. I'm so mad. I came back to the game for the first time in a couple months. The last time I was playing was Legendary Marth. And so I grinded...
Marth, that was a while.
That was a long freaking time ago. And so I grinded all the story segments that I missed. Like, half of Book 2 and, like, the entirety of Book 3. And now I'm not quite behind... Well, I did the hard mode as well. I started Lunatic, and I got like all those orbs, and I got 2 reads.
Is that all you got?
2 reads. That's all I got. I got my rates up to 12 like twice, and I got my second read when on my last pull, my last possible pull. 4 minutes.
I didn't even know you could go to 12.
I had no orbs left. It was like 4 minutes before reset.
Because there's a point in the game where it actually gives you a free 5-star because it feels sorry for you. I forget how high you have to be for that.
I think it was a lot higher than that. I think it was 30%. But yeah, so I channeled my anger, and it took me 2 hours because Pixlr crashed. But I channeled my anger into creativity, and I made this a while back. The same night.
Is JV still here?
Yeah,
Lord,
I just
apparently
talked about Fire Emblem Heroes.
So. Let's get back to movie chat.
Okay, but like, here's my creation.
Oh, is that Anna? Okay.
Yes, Dr. Doom kills Reed.
Oh, that's a pretty good edit.
That I did this on my cell phone. It took so long.
Yeah, and like the cape and everything. Looks pretty good. Looks
but
legit. Yeah. Okay. So going back to the movie.
Back to work.
Yeah. I don't know. I liked the movie, but it didn't feel as much as a Hosoda film. It felt more like what's the name of the guy who made Your Name?
Didn't you say Shinkai?
Shinkai?
Yeah, it felt more like a Shinkai.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Yeah, it didn't feel much like a Hosoda film.
Yeah, because it felt kind of small scale, and I mean, Hosoda has made
really small scale,
small scale movies before, but
well, you know his pattern, right?
Yeah.
Because first there was Girl Left Through Time, which is small scale. Summer Wars About Saving the World, which is big scale. Then there was Wolf Children, which is pretty small scale, right?
And then The Boy and the Beast was like, oh, we gotta seal the darkness! And it was bad. It's the worst Hosoda film yet. And then...
Thank you, Sora. Very cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, with the structure of the movie, it felt more like a series of episodes in this boy's life than a series of episodes that was building up to something greater. Because it reminded me a bit of 5 centimeters per second, to be honest.
That's true. Yeah. Except it's a lot more relative in time.
Yes, because...
I think I actually told you the structure is like 5 centimeters before you watched it, and then you got really worried.
I was like, oh, fuck! Oh, no! No, I enjoy it, because 5 centimeters was like, oh, this first chapter is pretty, the second one is...
Yeah, the first chapter is bad, the next two are really good.
And then the final one is...
And then the ending happens, and you're like, what the frick?
The ending is like, I'm depressed, I hate my girlfriend. And it's like, oh...
A real boomer moment.
I think it drives the point home, but it's like, oh, look, here's the point of the movie, if you didn't get it.
Oh. She didn't get it from the 20-minute story about unrequited love that happens right before it.
Yeah. No, but this movie is better than 5. Well,
I'd say it's better than 5
it's
centimeters.
better than 5 centimeters.
I would see that.
Because like I
movie.
feel like 5 centimeters is like the highs are about as good as the highs in Mirai, but the lows are a lot lower.
Yeah. And I think the best thing about Mirai is the animation and the presentation of the movie.
Oh, it's so well presented.
Yeah. I love the camera work in this movie. I love it. Like how the camera won't pan around the whole house and like show this and like continue like a conversation, but they are in distinct places doing different stuff. That was like very this is an animation movie. You couldn't do this in like standard movie. Yeah.
You could try.
I mean, you could try, but it won't.
You could frame it like Birdman.
Yeah,
But that wouldn't really be great.
Yeah, it won't be like. It won't be distracting because Birdman is like based. Oh, it's a one-shot movie. It's like theater.
It looks like one shot. That's the idea.
Yeah, it's a great movie. If you haven't seen Birdman, what's wrong with you? Watch Birdman now.
I don't know what's wrong with me, bro.
You haven't seen Birdman?
There's a lot of things I haven't seen.
Bro.
The craziest thing about Birdman is it's technically a true story.
Yeah, it's like they cast Michael Keaton, they cast Emma Stone, like all these people that work on superhero movies before, and it still holds true to this day, even though it came out like 5 years ago.
Oh yeah. So my first impression with Mirai was, why are they living in a Rainbow Six Vegas 2 map?
I think the house.
It's one of those modern neighborhoods. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Like,
I think Hosoda paid very much attention to the design of the house because, like, on the upper.
You need if you're going to be spending so much time in the house, you need a good flow from everywhere.
Yeah, I think he designed it.
And he's an architect, so they really had a good architect on this film to make that work. So that it would be a good house, that it would be realistic to live in, it would look nice, and it would flow well.
Yeah, because
I never thought about that.
I think that
Like
the upper floors of the house, like each floor, like has its, I wouldn't say its own meaning, but its own significance to the family in a way. Because
everything is there for a reason.
Like the playground is way on the back, like almost looking at the street, and then between the playground and I don't know.
What playground?
Where he's playing with the train at the beginning.
Oh yeah, like the little room.
Oh,
yeah,
towards the front of the house.
Yeah, and then there is the yard with the tree, and that's like the division
right in the center.
Yeah, the division between the playground and the living room.
The dining room.
Oh yeah. I forget English sometimes. I'm like, how do you say that in English? I know what it means in Spanish, but yeah. I think Hosoda in an interview once said that he designed the house so when a child is looking down on the yard, like he won't see everything, but when an adult is looking down on the yard, he won't partially see everything, like he won't be limited in some way. So that's like why the dad is not able to see what
it was raised a bit in the kitchen that he was when he looked out and saw and didn't see like a ton of ferns. I just don't like that. I don't. That's a bit much.
It fits the dad's character is the thing.
He's like,
he's exhausted.
Like if anyone in the movie were to do that, it would be him.
He's exhausted. He's just trying to do his work.
Like I hate.
Not even making a sound as 3 people hide under the table in a split second.
He had like a stick on his butt. We're all trying to get it.
What law of physics is this?
Oh, I forgot about that part.
You're like, yeah, that
part was 10.
That was the best part. Well, one of
the
best.
Yeah, the entire theater I was watching it with was just like.
Yeah. It's a pretty fun movie. You know.
Yeah.
I can't believe that wasn't rated R though.
Oh, for the ending
for what?
Scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Like, what the fuck? How did that get?
That was in the ending credits.
Yes. That is in the end credits.
Look at that. How can a kid watch that?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, Kirby Dream Land 2 had a similar Easter egg, and
She had
that
a
wasn't rated R.
woman who was naked, had boobs. I mean, with Kirby, you had like to dynamite the game to see the full picture. But
With
here,
Kirby, they had a dinosaur as the final boss in in Kirby 64.
Speaking of the credits, you knew about Mirai because didn't they tease like a rebuild or something?
yes,
Like after it?
yes. When it was released on Japan, like the day after.
Doesn't,
What is this, a
doesn't this
Gundam
seem like
rebuild?
a
What the heck
very
is
odd
that?
movie to tease a rebuild? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what.
Wait,
I think Hosoda.
why?
I think Hosoda is
like
friends.
how far can you get? Like in
think-
terms of genre?
Hosoda is friends with Anna, so Anna was like, "Hey, can I tease my movie with your movie?" And they were like, "Sure, whatever." But yeah, I think the day Mirai came out, like the whole Evangelion community got like, "Oh, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god, it's happening!" Because we hadn't heard anything about the reboot film since 2012. So, yeah, it was kind of
They're
eventful.
excited about a movie that they want to hate.
Yes, because it's going to be the final one, and we can like get our thugs together and see. Oh, the
Yeah, get your
what?
closure on that.
Yeah, my closure. Like
Yep, it does suck. We're good.
we're good. Like oh,
Are they the Star Wars prequels of Evangelion?
Yes, quite literally. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's the Star Wars prequels because in the Star Wars prequels, like George Lucas is like, I'm going to do my own thing, and here Anna is like,
Is it essentially Fantastic Beasts?
No.
No, like
No.
he wants to make it for a reason. I
He
thought,
wants
right?
to make it. I think he has.
Yeah.
The other day I saw this video called like "The Curse of Evangelion," where is this guy theorizing like, "Oh, the reboots are about this," like Anna commenting on the fandom of Evangelion and anime fandom in general. But we may never know. Well, we won't know for sure until the fourth movie comes out and we get closure on the themes and ideas and the main plot of the reboots. Yeah, I hate 2.0. It's the worst movie ever. Well, it's not the worst movie ever, but it's like kind of offensive considering what.
Reminder that The Force Awakens is the worst movie ever created, according to a good few people.
Oh yeah.
In the world, in a world that. Oh wait, what's the name of that film?
It's the Smosh movie.
Man, what was the film? I gotta check Verve. I know it used to be on. Dang, bro. It used to be on Verve with a commentary track, with riff tracks.
Wish Upon?
Oh, what was it called? What? No.
Any Adam Sandler movie? Jack and Jill?
It was known as the worst. It's widely called the worst movie ever.
Movie 43?
It's not The Room.
It's not The Room.
Plan 9.
Plan 9. What the fuck? What?
You've never heard of Plan 9 from Outer Space?
No.
We're doing this.
Vague familiars. No, we're not. We're not letting you
We're
choose
not
a movie.
watching- Yeah, not again. It's a movie from the
Not quite yet.
It's a movie from the 1950s. So
Yes, it is.
no, of course I wouldn't hear about.
There's $5 set design.
Ed Wood. What the fuck? Ed Wood was in this movie? That's weird. Okay.
There is no set design. There is no budget. Oh, it's so bad, and I love it because it's not like just a terrible movie. It's a terrible B movie.
Oh.
And that's why I think it would be fun to do. At least a little bit. You know what? No. All we can really do is rail on it.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh wait.
Yeah, I don't see much
We were talking
ideas.
about this.
Eva?
No, not Ava. Screw Ava.
Oh,
Screw
yeah,
the
the credits.
reboots. I hate the reboots. Let's talk about Mirai, a movie I actually enjoy.
Let's talk about Mirari.
Yeah.
Me Ferrari.
Why can't I drop that joke?
Oh no.
Anyway,
Because it sounds like something JB would say in his accent.
Mirari.
I guess you're right.
I am saying it right now. Mirari. Mirari.
Ferrari.
Ferrari. Yeah, that's
It's me, Enzo Ferrari.
That's a fun name, Mirai. Like, oh, my daughter is named Future. You know?
Oh yeah. The problem with the Japanese title is infinitely more clever.
Yeah, Mirai no Mirai, like Mirai
Guy of the future.
of the future, but
Yeah.
it's Mirai of the future. Imagine naming
Yeah,
movie
like that part
Future,
doesn't really that part
Future
doesn't
of the
translate over
Future.
that well.
Yeah, but we still get it because they say, "Oh, her name
Yeah.
is Future." So, oh, okay.
Did you watch it subbed or dubbed?
I watched it sub because
I watched it
dubbed?
dubbed, so I have no idea. But like,
I didn't know there was a dub.
how was the dub? I heard it. I heard
Actually,
the
I don't think the
trailer.
dub was even on the site I watched it on because I'm a illegal boy.
the dub was okay.
Yeah,
like,
I heard it was good for the most part.
it wasn't like outstanding, like say Spirited Away Disney, but it was still good.
Yeah, who made it? It was animation, I think.
The best dub I've ever listened to is easily Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see most.
Yeah, but like there's a clip of the sub in the interview like after the movie, and then me and my mom were just like, "Dang, we really wish we watched the sub."
Yeah, because I think they got an how was the voice for Kun in the English dub? Was it voiced by a woman or was it a child?
I think it was a child.
Oh.
He sounded like a bratty kid. Yeah, but I think it was actually a child, which is pretty impressive. Like the acting range was really good.
I don't know. How do you guys feel about
And
Kun
so
as a character?
we're just gonna have this. I'm gonna give you an editing challenge. By the way, we're just gonna have this playing for the rest of the episode.
What?
It'll upload.
Oh wait, what were you saying, Mega, about Hosoda?
I think Hosoda, the Hosoda dubs just coincidentally have really good shout actors. Because if I remember right, like the girl who did the voice of the main character in Girl Look Through Time for the English dub also won an award for it.
Oh yeah, she was really great. I watched The Girl Who Left Through Time 2 times. Get it? And I watched the first time in sub, and the second one was a dub.
I watched both times.
Yeah.
I don't know how good the dub is, but good enough for that award. What were you saying?
Wolf Children had a great dub.
Is it Matt Merker in like the Summer Wars dub?
Who?
What the heck is a Matt Merker?
Merker?
Yes, Matt Mercer.
I don't know. I don't
He's
know.
really good.
From the Fire Emblem.
I don't know
Crumb
most of
from
the
the
names
Fire
for voice actors.
I'm being helpful.
I forgot that. Oh, I still love that. Oh yeah, I wanted him too, but I didn't get him.
It's the most Crom thing to say. Yeah, but basically any character Matt Mercer voices Mercer turns into a meme.
Was he in Summer Wars? What did his voice?
I thought he was like the uncle or something, if I remember.
But
right.
how many uncles? That movie's filmed with family. Yeah?
The main uncle.
Okay.
Like the one that actually matters.
Okay.
The one who went.
The one that was a police guy? Or...
No, the one who like he did the hack thingy.
Oh, the one that created the bad
Remember
thing.
that whole thing?
Oh, I remember. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but then the grandma dies and like you see him break down.
He's like, what did I do? Yeah, I remember that.
Because she was like the one person who believed in him.
And then he messed up. Okay, I was asking you before. How did you guys feel about our main character, our main boy, Kun?
That was really interesting.
Yeah.
Like
he sucked at first.
Of course.
Well, yeah, but that's the point.
Yeah.
What 4-year-old does?
But the thing is,
You're
right.
right. Until he met his mom, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Correct. I agree fully.
I mean, of course, it was going to be frustrating not seeing him develop, but then you realize, oh well, he's a 4-year-old. He's not going to be.
It was frustrating that he. It was frustrating to me when he, like I would expect, like after the first time he met his sister, to have just a tiny bit of development, you know?
Well, the point was to show like he's a. Because they do that where they don't really develop him, so they can develop him in the final scene later. So it is that much.
But I just wanted him to not do the exact same thing he did before and hit her with a train. It's a small thing to ask. Have him do something else that's frustrating.
Like piss.
But like the thing that I can't-
Like,
Time to take a piss.
Yeah. Time to take a
Thank you,
piss.
Mario.
He could,
Arguably, wouldn't that be
It would
worse?
I would be fine if he didn't do the exact same thing.
I mean, I
But
don't
like that's the
know.
only reason I really had a nitpick with it.
I think.
But like immediately after that, I saw him like develop a lot more, and that was pretty satisfying.
I mean, I think a 4-year-old would do that again. A 4-year-old would repeat his same mistakes because it's
Of
Yeah,
course.
Yeah.
Everyone would easily repeat their own mistakes until they actually get it down, you know?
Yeah. I don't know.
It wasn't that much of a moment, but it was a bit of a bonding moment where I just wanted a little something out of him. Other than that, there was a specific moment as well after he had met his mom when he's just like patting her head. Like, that was like, oh, bro. Like, one thing that I know for sure is that probably the best thing that you could say to your parents is that they did a good job raising you.
Yeah.
That is the one thing that will make them happiest. I know that from experience.
Bro,
And
we said boy hours now.
yeah, it's not really sad. More like sentimental, you know.
Yeah, reflection time or something.
Yeah,
Because this
Which
movie...
is what the movie's supposed to do.
Yeah, whoa.
Mhm.
It's a really good thing.
I get it.
as well as the scene where they're packing the car, saying like what I was talking about earlier, like their relationship as the parents. They're packing the car, saying, "You're not perfect, but you do a good job."
Even for the dad, that he was like, "Oh, I am going to work. I don't care about the kids." And then, oh, I have to care about my kids now, or something.
I like how they let the dad actually cry.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like more movies should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the sequence with the granddad.
That was so good.
He was one of the coolest characters, and then his scenes at the end with the time tree were also really good.
He has a
Dude,
payoff.
that was dope. Yo, the one that this is one of the few I can't think of another movie that I've actually like gotten watery a bit for. But like when she lost the race on purpose, that was like, oh, that's adorable, bro.
Yeah, that scene, and I think this movie as a whole with the whole final section.
Like you never put that, like you might not really put that together. Like, oh, you learn first that he had her, that he raced her as a proposal.
And then you actually get to see it.
And then you find out that he hurt his leg, and then you're like, and then it shows you the connection. It's like, oh, that's nice. I love this.
I think that's the other thing. That's the one subplot they build through the entire movie. Like the mom section, they mention it. Like they just mention it in idle chat. Like, and then to finally see it. Good use of foreshadowing.
Yeah, this movie as
they
a whole,
gotta have that seeding, bro.
Yeah, it reminded me of Coco a bit. I think all of you saw Coco. I don't know. It was like pretty big, like a year ago.
Coco was really good.
Yeah. And it was like, oh, it's about family and like keeping like relations together and like never forget where you come from. And this movie did that a little bit because they were like, oh, it's the family tree.
I feel like we should talk more about like not just the final scene, but the part in the station.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
That part's really cool.
Yeah.
That part's really trippy too, because like the animation warps into such a insane style.
They go to the future.
Yeah, that's the one time he meets his future self.
Oh yeah.
Twice.
And they didn't say, oh, this is him.
But the one time they interact.
And he became an.
It's like he remembers that. He's like, no, don't get on that train, bro.
I mean, it makes you wonder, like, okay, how is this happening? And then you're like, well, I shouldn't care what's happening, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't care too much about the physics. I just cared much. The only nitpicks I had were in the first like 40 minutes when I wasn't really immersed that much. And I was just like silly things, like, wait, how did he not hear them run under the table in half a second?
I interpret that scene as more like, I don't know, something Kun might have made up, but maybe it's real. I don't know.
I think that's the other cool thing. Like, if you wanted to, you could take the movie as it's just an entire like adventure in a boy's imagination. Like you could totally see it that way, but you also don't have to. Like it's up to interpretation.
But then you realize, okay, how will a 4-year-old like come up with the whole, oh, my grandfather was in war, and then imagine that vividly? How would he do that?
Because they were talking about it at the dinner table.
Yeah, but how would a boy who, I don't know if he has seen much movies about war, will imagine that scene? You know?
That's true.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it was a pretty wholesome movie. I think we have been talking about it for like, oh my god, it's been 50 minutes. Oh god.
Yeah. We've only been talking about it for 20.
Oh yeah, because we've been talking about other stuff, like off topic.
I'd say 30 maybe.
Yeah, maybe. It's more than the Smosh movie.
It's a lot more than the Smosh movie.
Because the Smosh movie sucked. And it wasn't worth talking about. I know.
I think the Smosh movie, we got a total of like 3 minutes of discussion.
3 minutes of discussion. And it was just saying, oh, it sucked, it's bad. Why won't you watch this? Yeah, why won't you make us watch it? Huh?
And then you don't even watch it with us.
I had a failure. Don't worry about it.
I have a fever. And the under prescription.
Shaking and crying.
Anyway, do you guys have anything more to say about Mirai before we wrap?
The songs are really good.
Oh yeah, I think about the
Hosoda. The singer Hosoda always gets for his movies was like one of the biggest he was one of the biggest music stars in the 80s.
Yeah, and he married the
Rick Astley?
No, he married the girl that does that made the Plastic Love song. He's married to that woman.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's a good.
Takeuchi, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but he has a really nice voice.
Yeah, and it sounded like a song from the 80s, but it was recorded like last year. Like, oh, he still preserves that voice. That's nice.
The Mirai songs in Summer Wars, I always come back to listen to every once in a while.
Yeah,
what?
Did you get shot by electricity too?
I'm getting tased, bro. But more about the train scene. I especially loved how he dove there, and I was like, yeah, that's character development. There we go.
No.
What? Was it character development?
It wasn't character development to be like, no, I actually care about her.
Yeah, because he at first wouldn't say her name. He wouldn't say, oh, it's my relative, Mirai. He wouldn't say, oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, also, it's a baby.
I mean...
There's that entire tenseness to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but, I mean, he was in the future, I assume, because the whole displays at the train station and the futuristic train he saw on the distance. Oh, this is in the future, I assume.
I like the way it transitions to his future sister right after.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's the title sake of the movie, but they only use her twice, but the second time they do, it's really, really cool. It's a really nice bookend.
Well, 3 times.
Yeah, she was in the mother section too, but in the beginning. She's like, don't be mean to mom. She's like, what?
I forgot about that part. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, 3 times.
Yeah, I saw the movie again, on Tuesday. So I have it pretty fresh on my mind. Chiro watched it yesterday, I think.
I saw it when it was in theaters over here.
Yeah, that was in November, I believe? Or something like that.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was the only one. That was the only anime movie I was oh, I want to go see that.
But didn't you watch Makia too? And you like Makia?
I watched Makia, but that's because you guys told me. It wasn't something I was expecting.
Oh, okay.
That's an entire another can of worms we have to do later.
Oh yeah, Makia is interesting to talk about.
My sister's favorite.
Oh really? Oh, I don't know. I wasn't that crazy about it. I was a bit disappointed, to be honest. But
I liked the ending a lot.
Yeah, the ending was straight from Interstellar, and that's interesting. I wasn't expecting an anime movie to do the whole. Oh, well, not to spoil anything, but if you watch Interstellar, you know what happens. So.
Mm-hmm. Bakia does it a lot better for me. Like, Bakia is the closest a movie's ever gotten me to crying.
Yeah, she's very good at doing that. What's the name of the? What was the name of the director?
Mari Okada?
Yeah, Mari Okada. She's like, her writing is very tearjerker. I mean, if you watch Toradora, you know what I'm talking about. Because Toradora is all about that during the final part.
Yeah, I hear she does her best just to make you absolutely. You know what else does that?
What?
I feel like Pixar does that a lot.
Yes, they do.
Like the first section it up, like the first 5.
Oh yeah, those 5 minutes.
The first section it up.
Well,
Then that part in Toy Story 3, not the part where, not the very end, because I feel like those tears are deserved, but the part where they're like at the trash compactor, then they're all holding hands.
Because they mean something to you and you care about the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I mean, Pixar does that. I think. Who else does that? Maybe.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say now. A good comparison to like how a 4-year-old cannot work as the main character is like The Good Dinosaur.
Oh,
That was one of the most annoying characters in any movie.
I didn't see that movie because it looked bad. To be a Pixar movie.
It was real. It's the worst Pixar movie because at least Cars 2 has an identity.
Yeah, it really does.
I mean, Cars 2, you can say, oh, it's a fun spy movie, I guess. But the Good Dinosaur.
It's an entertaining movie for sure.
Yeah, I know this is a little bit off topic, and I'm sorry, but I just remembered that Pixar, when they were in the production of Toy Story 2, they almost like deleted the film or something like that. I mean,
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that had got corrupted. So yeah,
it's like I think it was like The Sims 3. Like they had a bunch of development time, but then there was a fire, so they lost all the work.
Yeah, I think it was because of a developer, well, an animator accidentally hitting delete everything, and I don't know, somehow he clicked on delete, and it got to the main.
Oopsies! I pressed Control A.
Yeah. So.
Well, at least it isn't Food Fight. That's one of the craziest stories.
Food Fight is another story. Well, I'm not going to see Food Fight. It looks really.
Industrial Savage. I'm not going to see Food Fight either.
Remember Charlie Sheen?
No.
He voiced the main dog. He was a detective or something.
I don't want to remember Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, but The Good Dinosaur also stars a child who's like whining and complains.
He can't even talk, to be fair.
No, I mean, not that. Like, the actual dinosaur is the one who whines and complains.
Oh, okay.
But I think the main difference is, in the movie, he's the only one that talks, like, because the child can't talk. So you're stuck with him for, like, so many hours. Whereas in Mirai, you can hear someone say, "Shut up, you're annoying."
Yeah.
And, like, I feel like that kind of humanizes it. Yeah, so, like, the way the main character in Mirai is, it can work, but you need to have other things supporting it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
It really does work well.
Yeah, but Good Dinosaur was the reason I was actually a little bit worried about Mirai beforehand, because I'm like, I do not see this again.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's a movie really about nothing, Mirai.
Not exactly. It's a movie about.
It's a movie about family, but
it's a movie about not being jealous of your sibling.
But bro, I don't have a sister. I don't have a younger sister. I was the smallest one of 3. I was Mirai.
You was Mirai.
I was Mirai.
But yeah, for the first 40-something minutes, I wasn't really attached to the movie at all.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be
like generic animated film.
Not exactly. I just thought it was going to be a case of, yeah, this is a good movie, but I don't really like it.
Yeah.
So
because when I was rewatching it like on Tuesday, I was like, oh, I am not that impressed as I was like the first time. But you gotta admit, the first 40 minutes they go really fast. Like you are entertained for the most part on what's happening because there's no scene where nothing significant is happening. Like it's always trying to build up to the main theme, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if no one else has anything else to add to Mirai, I think that's a wrap.
Not really.
Really?
Good
I
discussion.
don't have much else.
Yeah. I mean, I think we covered pretty much everything. I don't know if you guys want to talk something else, like something you saw on the news or something.
Let's talk about a very far away horse for Nintendo GameCube.
Oh, I have
What?
GameCube.
It's called A Very Far Away Horse.
What? Horse?
Here you go.
Horses.
Yeah, I'm lost. I've never heard of this.
I love the VR, the box art.
It's so beautiful, right? Look at the horizon. It's so well rendered.
It looks like a Windows.
I can't believe this is 480p.
It looks like a Windows screen saver.
How much did it cost at launch?
$40.
How much does a horse normally cost?
People bought this.
Yeah,
this is a joke, right?
Yes, this is a joke.
Okay, good.
Let's. Oh, I'm hard pressed for an actual topic right now.
Okay.
So I just had that at the same time.
Let me see the news. What happened today?
Let's talk about.
Captain Marvel came out today. Has anyone seen it? I don't think anyone has.
Can we save that for later? I don't.
No, but maybe
I don't think I'm gonna end up seeing it until like months from now.
Maybe talk about your expectations for the film. I don't know.
Oh, expectations for Captain Marvel.
I've heard a lot about it, so I have low expectations. But I'm still kind of interested.
I'm expecting a decent superhero movie, and then it turned. This is a guess, but I'm pretty sure the post-credit scenes are going to be like the most important thing to get from it in terms of like the actual universe.
I already know the post-credit scenes.
Yeah.
They're not that great. One of them is extremely important to the timeline for Endgame, though.
Is it like Ant-Man, where the credit scenes are arguably better than
the credit scene is more
the entire movie?
To that movie than the movie.
Ant-Man was a good movie, man.
Ant-Man
it was a good movie, but the post-credit scenes were like, dang, like those were so well. I
can't remember what it
together.
was for Ant-Man.
Ant-Man 2 sucked. It was the worst Marvel movie. I don't get.
Have you seen Iron Man 2?
Ant-Man 2 was okay.
Ant-Man 2 was fine.
No.
It was okay.
Was the most generic.
It was a breath of fresh air.
Was like
because everything else has been like so high stakes.
That is true. Like I feel like if all the Marvel movies besides maybe like Thor 2, it kind of feels the least purposeful.
It's true. It still is. It's just
but still a pretty good movie.
It's pretty fun. It's not that great. That's all right. It's a good time.
Like I said, like one of my favorite scenes, like the scene at the end with the ant playing the drums, and then you just hear the emergency alert blaring in the background. Like it manages to be extremely funny and extremely unsettling at the same time. Then my mom was saying like she likes moments in theater where like the entire audience is just left speechless, and then like that's how like her theater was during the ending for Inception, and then that's how Ant-Man was like when you see the dust coming. Everyone's just like, what? Because they all know what it means.
Dude, one of the best things was the end of with the post credits for Avengers 3. Whatever. Infinity War. With calling Captain Marvel, but he's just disintegrating, saying "mother."
Oh yeah.
Everyone in the audience died.
And I don't even know Captain Marvel.
And one of the cool things about Spider-Verse was that during just the movie was a moment like that, because I saw on his phone he had Brian Michael Bendis in his contacts list, and this other guy in the theater as well started laughing too. Me and him.
Oh.
And as well as everyone that laughed for the Comics Code Authority joke. It was like, oh, my people.
Yeah, I mean,
they know what's up here.
Do people in the comic community like Bendis?
for the most part, he's great at writing young characters. But there's a lot of people that really don't like what he's doing with Superman.
Yeah, because I've heard a lot of like people complain about it.
Yeah. But this is
Isn't
pretty
the
good.
guy writing Captain America right now, or the guy writing Spider-Man right now, like the same guy who put Captain America in Hydra?
No, I don't think so. I don't think Tom Taylor wrote that at all. Is the writer of Injustice writing him right now?
Because I hear this Spider-Man's run in comics right now is actually really good.
It is, yeah. Especially his first arc, that was really good. Back to Basics, I think it was called. I loved it. I really did.
Yeah, and Captain Marvel. Expecting like an okay thing, nothing too groundbreaking.
I'm expecting mediocre, but I'm probably not going to see it in theaters.
I don't think it's going to be mediocre. Like, I just don't think much will set it out from other movies. But
there's a lot of reviewers I've been hearing from that I generally agree with, especially about like Marvel movies.
I'm expecting it to be like about as good as Doctor Strange, I guess.
I'm expecting it to be the same.
Doctor Strange was pretty good though. I don't know.
The best part about Doctor Strange is the ending, then the rest is like really formulaic.
I'm expecting the same situation as Black Panther, where the reviews are like, "Oh, this is amazing," and then you see the movie, it's like, "Oh."
It's at like 84.
Black Panther was good until the end.
Yeah, the first 2/3 of Black Panther are really good.
And then it was a fight scene out of Venom.
No, I think Black
Panther
fell for me when they pretended T'Challa was dead. I was like, of course he's not dead. I am not.
Yeah, actually, this is the score keeps going down.
Oh yeah,
it keeps going down.
Recently, I don't know if this is legit, but some guys on Twitter pointed out that Rotten Tomatoes is taking out scores for audience to, I don't know, make the film better, I guess.
No, they took out the scores.
I mean,
they took out the pre-audience scores because that was actually dumb.
Yeah, it's fair if they're taking off audience scores because some of them are designed only as hit pieces. Those ones should be going for any movie.
Yeah, like if you're going to do that for Captain Marvel just because there
are people that are attacking this movie for that reason, but most people
that's
just
not cool.
Like
it.
Like they had an actual justifiable reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then people were like, my First Amendment rights. I want to criticize a movie that isn't even out yet.
First Amendment only applies to the government. Doesn't really apply.
The technicality for the First Amendment is the only thing you're actually allowed to legally criticize is like when you're arrested or something. Like it's something like that. Like that's the only right protected. Yeah, but that entire thing was dumb.
No, but I think this happened today, so maybe it's to like refresh the scores, and so people that have actually seen the movie like can criticize it. I don't know.
I am pretty sure that it is not a 39% though.
No, I don't know. I think
I am guessing there are probably a lot of people who like.
The same happened with The Last Jedi when it came out. He had a pretty bad score.
Yeah, but here I guess like the actual audience score is like I don't know 80, 75 or something.
Maybe. I don't know. I will need to see the movie first to have a say.
The audience. I'm expecting around 70.
Connor Eats Pants says the movie's good. I respect his taste.
I don't know.
Anyone who takes down Marcus Sellers is a trustworthy source.
I'm in the Comic Historian Discord. Really good channel, good Discord as well. Comic Historian Legend Monsters Discord. There's like no one there talking about it. Oh, I haven't checked movie spoilers in a few days. That's probably why. But yeah, no one's talking about it in the general movie chat. Even though it's out already.
It's probably not that groundbreaking. It's just yeah.
No one's really that interested. But there's probably people talking about it in movie spoilers because like actual movie spoilers.
Well, it kind of feels like DC actually like they were the braver ones in attempting it first.
With Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah. So here's the thing. One of the post-credit scenes, Goose hacks up the mother of all hairballs, and you'll see. You see what I mean?
In Captain Marvel?
What?
Yeah, the second post-credit scene.
Okay. I might see it on Wednesday. I don't know if I'm
that in mind.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it Tuesday.
I might see it. I'm gonna see it. I just don't know if I'll see it in theaters at all.
Why?
I'll probably just pull a fat illegal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe if my
I
brother,
usually go with people, but
maybe
if
if
there's
my,
no one who wants to go, I just don't want to.
yeah, if my brother doesn't want to go, then I'm going to see it illegal, I guess. Or maybe
You are kind of right though. This is kind of like usually when a Marvel movie is about to come out, like they talk about, like I hear people talking about it at school, but like hasn't really happened for this one.
Yeah, no one's interested.
Yeah, because the trailers
There's no
look boring.
The trailers look alright.
Yeah, but
they did, and then there were the same
Nah.
trailers again, but slightly different. And that's like, okay, there's nothing more interesting about it, is there?
I'm still worried about the action,
Yeah, because the trailers.
especially after seeing Aquaman.
Well, no,
I feel like Aquaman kind of set my standard too high for superhero action.
The action is really good in that.
Yeah, but too many unnecessary action scenes, if you ask me. But
JB has
there's
criticism.
so many action scenes because they know they can't do dialogue good, so they just do action instead.
Yeah,
which
it
flows
was
really
partly-
nicely.
I think one of the reasons I did like the story, because just like the little bit that there is, because they don't really need that much of a story for this, but they needed some. Because they needed to build the world more than they did to build a current narrative.
The ocean as a world is really, really cool.
Yes, Jeff Johns was on this project. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Like the ocean
The thing
is
is-
now the coolest part of the DC like universe.
Yes,
they are
and
making
that's
a
an
spin-off.
achievement.
Yeah,
Please
they're making a
don't remind
spin-off
me.
based on what
The trench.
the trench. Aren't you
Oh.
excited for that? Remember
No.
the trench in Aquaman?
It's probably gonna be like his mom surviving down there or something.
I don't know what they're going to do about that. Like, why the trench out of all
I don't know.
DC properties? Oh yeah, that reminds me, Wonder Woman 2 is coming out, and I haven't.
Everyone's so interested in that.
Yeah, I haven't
There's
seen
a trailer, I think,
I
right?
haven't seen any trailers.
Is there?
No,
I
There
thought there
isn't.
was one. There's like a teaser or something.
it's like a
That's
teaser.
all I think.
Yeah.
A teaser trailer, except it's an actual teaser trailer, not something you watch for 4 minutes.
Like
When
here-
did teaser trailers stop being teaser trailers?
And start being trailers that tell you nothing. Teaser trailers stop being teaser trailers when Avengers Endgame had like every single trailer be a teaser trailer. They're showing nothing.
That's
Well,
good.
that's the point.
That's good.
Yeah, that's the point.
I love it.
Because there's anticipation about the movie. Like, we don't know what will happen. And we don't have like a trainer to deeply analyze the movie. And be
My
like,
one fear, though, is I feel like Endgame's not going to make
YouTube's
nearly as
still
much
blowing
money
up
as...
about it.
I feel like Endgame's not going to make nearly as much money as Infinity War because of that.
I kind of feel that, but I also feel like it's
but the
not
actual
going
like
to make.
experience of watching the movie is going to be just as good, if not better.
I'm not. It'll either make more money or not quite as much. Like significantly more or not quite as much is what I'm saying. Because Infinity War is based off of like a big name arc. It was
I
the
don't know if they
culmination, and this
I
is
don't know
the
if they can make
continuation of
more
that
money.
culmination.
Like,
Are they going to
they-
make more money because more people saw Infinity War than most other Marvel movies? Was it like all of Marvel movies?
I feel
Not
like
sure.
a lot of people who saw Infinity War, like the people who didn't like it, are probably not going to see Endgame because a lot of people just jumped into it without seeing any other ones because
They
of
were
the
like,
That's
cultural.
true.
I'm confused.
But I think a lot of people did jump into it
Yeah.
with that
Why
brand
can't I
recognition
read
of
chapter
Infinity
23
War.
of a book after chapter 7?
I'm confused. Who is Ant-Man? Where is Ant-Man? He wasn't in this movie.
Where is Hawkeye?
Where is Hulk?
I can't believe Hawkeye.
Where's my
shadowed
favorite
Spider-Man.
character in the Marvel Universe, Hawkeye?
Oh yeah. Oh, they need to explain that in Endgame.
He's busy getting picked last for the kickball team.
But bro, he has like this nomad design. Wait.
That's
what's
not Nomad, that's Ronin.
Oh, I forgot. Nomad was Captain America.
Nomad is Captain
Yeah.
America.
Yeah, Nomad's Captain
Watergate.
America.
Is he Nomad
That's
in
exactly
the
why,
MCU,
yes.
or is he just like the looks of Nomad?
He was just Cap, but I think he
Okay.
might just be Cap again. Nomad might be like the design he might be based off of in the next one though.
But he got shaved. Didn't you see
That's true.
Yeah.
He's in his Winter Soldier outfit because the
Oh,
main
really?
theory is they're gonna. The main theory right now is they're gonna travel back in time to all the other Avengers movies, and that's how they're like gonna get the stones.
That won't be so weird.
They're gonna make copies of it. There's
it's
plot
like-
leaks out. There's so many plot leaks out. There's gonna make copies of it using Captain Marvel because she has cosmic energy type power. It's the
I
same
kind of
kind
want
of
the movie
energy.
to.
sort of.
I kind of want the movie to start out with Captain Marvel making it to Earth, then she just disintegrates.
That won't
Huh?
be funny.
She what?
Imagine That Captain Marvel
Then she-
dies too.
She just disintegrates.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
yeah,
feel you.
and
Like,
that
the
just
entire
drives home the
half the
hopelessness
universe
even
is
further.
gone. It's already happened. It's not gonna happen again. Yeah. She's there like she's
Thinking
there
that
from
might
early in the
happen.
movie. I'll tell you that. I won't tell
They
you.
haven't, they haven't
anything
showed
else.
her in the trailers at all.
We barely know anything.
Like
I'll just say
even the
one of the reasons that
Infinity War
people
should
say
have showed
one of the reasons that people say they're hiding stuff in the trailers, like they're not showing anything. They're showing even less than you think. Is that she's not there?
It's made to subvert your expectations.
that she's not in the
Because
movie at
people-
all.
No, like there's so much missing from those shots that they did show, and then there's something that happens in after credits for her movie
Oh,
Hmm.
so you mean
that like reveals when she appears.
so you mean like the trainers for Infinity War that they edited them. So
Essentially, yeah.
that you couldn't
Yeah, so they could have
Yeah,
probably
nice.
done it again.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Because Infinity
Should I just leak the one end
uh,
credit scene? Just say it because it's
No,
like
no,
it's not that
because
important.
the
It has
movie-
nothing to do with
No.
anything that happens
the
in the
movie
movie.
just came
so-
out.
No,
so people,
don't do
All right,
it.
we're
Yeah.
good. Good job.
Yeah, because
I'm trying really hard to keep quiet right now.
because I
because-
remember
I'm dancing around what I'm trying to say.
I remember with Infinity War that in some shots, like Thanos had different types of stones that he
Yeah,
had in the
he
actual
had
movie.
less gems.
Yeah. And so people couldn't be like, oh, this happens here and then this happens here.
Like he's got 2
Yeah.
gems on Wakanda. Oh wait, he has 5.
Well, also they put the Hulk in the trailers, which didn't happen,
Does not
obviously.
happen
Oh yeah, that
at
that
all.
emblematic shot with all the Avengers running never happened in the movie.
I remember there's people crying about toy leaks for Infinity War.
Oh, like
Oh, there's that toy where he bursts out of Hulkbuster armor as the Hulk. No.
yeah. I think the same thing is happening in Endgame with the whole Lego set.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
hmm.
and like people crying about the figures with the quote unquote quantum suits with saying greater threat in the description. It's just a toy hype, you know, it's just a hype line for a toy.
Hmm.
There's no greater threat. It's Thanos.
I'm kind of thinking Thanos is stuck on his planet because, like, the movie ends with like his gauntlet being broken.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so like, I kind of think he's just gonna be stuck there and can't do anything.
I don't know what happened.
Like that's why they'll be able to go back because Thanos won't be able to stop them.
I am hoping he gets more development in. I mean, Infinity War was basically his movie, so maybe they are just going to give him like very few screen time in Endgame, because it's going to be more focused on the Avengers, fixing everything, finish his arc. I don't know if they're going to kill him or something like that, but
I'm kind of wondering if he's gonna have regrets.
maybe. The last shot in Infinity War is like him looking at the horizon, and he's like, I did it, but at what cost? You know?
They just show like 5 minutes of him farming, and that's his entire role in the movie.
He's like taking care of the farm, of the scarecrow,
That's
with
all you get to see.
the suit,
Hmm.
and then he sees like the universe resetting. He's like, oh shit,
Oh shoot!
but not again. And maybe he's like, oh okay, I figured that would happen. I don't know how, but
Yeah.
okay. I don't know if we have more things to say. I think that's a wrap for today.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Correct.
Yeah, it was like an hour.
Is
and
there
25
any
minutes.
opinions on Devil May Cry 5 that is stealing the show from Captain Marvel completely?
I'm excited to see a live stream of it because I don't have a PS4 or a PC or an Xbox to play it.
Is it on PC? I'm not sure it's on PC. I know it's on PS4 and Xbox.
It's on
Okay, cool.
Steam.
Oh yeah, it is. I've seen a screenshot on Steam. But yeah, I'm interested.
What? On Devil May Cry?
Interested.
No, I think it's
I don't know, man.
It's like Kingdom Hearts 3, where it's like the conclusion for many story beats, because Devil May Cry 4 ended in a cliffhanger, in sort of a cliffhanger. So
wait, Devil May Cry 4 ended in a cliffhanger, and then they rebooted it anyway.
Yes, because Capcom
That's
is like
so dumb.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Oh no. Maybe because they were like, oh, Devil May Cry is getting stale. We have to reboot it, and not give a proper conclusion.
No, they rebooted it and made a different, completely. They outsourced it to a different studio, so it was cheaper.
Yeah, and they were like, oh, Devil May Cry.
If you're playing Devil May Cry DMC Definitive Edition, it's an alright game as long as you skip the story completely.
Yeah, I think I
know Jarvis likes it a lot.
I think they say the combat is good, and I think the Xbox One version, like, it runs on 60 FPS, because for some reason the vanilla DMC ran at 30 FPS for an action game about Devil May Cry. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but okay. So that's a wrap. I don't know. Oh yeah, follow UPS on Twitter. We're going to leave his Twitter handle in the description. And
help JB get his kids back.
Oh yeah.
That is such a tragedy. We need to win this fight, you guys.
My wife took my kids. Did you know? She took my daughter. She said,
"This can't happen, man."
Yeah, I am talking to lawyers. It's difficult.
Save him like we're gonna save.
Like Captain Marvel is going to save the MCU, you know. Okay.
Gotta save him.
So everyone, say goodbye to our two viewers. Goodbye, Rugo.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Rugo.
Bye.
Goodbye myself. Wait, I haven't.
Go watch Mirai.
Any of these. Yeah.
You haven't watched
Later,
episodes?
ED and Rugo 5. No, it's Rugos. It's Rugos. I totally forgot.
I think T does too.
Okay. Bye.
T, how you doing, T? Say hi in the comments if you want us to shout you out, and we reserve the right to not shout you out if you have a stupid gamer tag.
Okay. Now, bye for real.